Technical difficulties finally have been solved. Wow, man! I talk about being rusty, right? I haven't streamed in a couple of weeks, and then this happens. Yeah, the internet um, crashed or went down, and um, rebooting the router several times. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm alive. And finally it's working. Hey, when you live out in the country, um sometimes things like this happen. Well, thank you, the four or five of you who are still here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out here. He is alive. Yes, Joey, I'm here. Hi, Keith, how you doing? uh Good evening, Nilo, my good friend Nilo. Hey, I'm gonna be giving away a hat, an Omega Emirates Fly, better hat, some swag for you guys sticking around. So I'll do that link, and no, look, I mean, it's for the people in the U.S. Okay, because every time I do one of these giveaways, I seem most times to be shipping it, uh, you know, um, around the world. And it's just like I need a break. I need a break, especially the monthly giveaways when I do. Like everybody's out of the country, whether they're in Slovakia, Romania, Philippines, Denmark was the last one. Actually, the last one, the Unimatic GMT, nobody claimed. I mean, the guy didn't claim it. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I need to hold off for a little while. Hey, what am I wearing? What am I wearing? Wearing the Gorilla Fastback. Fun watch, man. Fun watch. Square. I like it. If it's really, really well on wrist, and the strap is great. This is gonna be an abbreviated show, guys, because I gotta wake up early for work. But anyway, it's really, really good. Happy. Hey, there's the Dyson. There's how do I do that? There's no. There's the Dyson. The Dyson vacuum. There's my doorstop. It's a chair, small chair. Got some guitars back here. There's the orange amp. Got a couple guitars here. One and two. One and two. One and two. Um, Before we touch on the theme of tonight, which is I got to show the Thomas over at the Bobby Legs Discord community put a post the other day, and it really kind of triggered me a little bit. It totally triggered me a little bit. So let's, but before we get into that, let's do this giveaway for the hat. U.S. people, please, please, just for today, this one, I need a win. I need a win tonight. Um, so let's see here. Let's see. Do you guys see that? Okay, so we're gonna do today's live stream, and we're gonna do hat. All right, we're gonna do hat. So if you want to win this Omega hat, Emirates Fly Better, it comes in a nice little Omega box too. Let me get that for you. Nice little Omega box. So if you're in the U.S., if you're outside of the U.S., show me a little mercy this tonight. But let's start collecting. So anyway, there it is. If you wanna win the hat, the Omega hat, put it in the chat with a hashtag hat. Um, anyway, yeah. So it's been a couple weeks again. Um, yeah, been following some of those releases. I saw we had some interesting releases over the last couple of weeks and days. They're beautiful JLC Chrono release today, but they've released that watch before, but in this pink gold, that was beautiful. Moritz Grossman 16th anniversary. I don't get that one. I don't get that one. 16th anniversary. Like I don't know why that's special, but it is special, and it's a nice looking piece. We had a couple of Tissot releases. Um, Yeah. Interesting. And I know they gave out GBH GBHP awards today, and I just haven't had a chance to look at those, and I'll be putting out a video on it, or might do another live stream. But let's get those hashtag hats in there. We have 7 entries, and I'll give it 2 more minutes. I'll give it to 9:50, and then we'll do the drawing, and then we'll talk about this homage watch that I just thought was like, man, man, that's crazy. I'll take the hat. Hobby Bobby wants the box as long as it's mint. Well, I got to be honest with you. I think Hobby Bobby donated this hat. He didn't even want the box. But the box is pretty mint. The box is pretty mint. Yeah. Anyway, so Dib, hey Dib, good to see you there. He puts it out there. Okay, we're just gonna run it. We're gonna run it. Got 8 entries, and the winner is oh, Wayban. Congratulations, Wayban. I think I may have your address, but if not, just send it to me again via the Discord. Wayban's also in the Discord channel. Let's again, congratulations to Wayban. All right, let's take a look at this. What is that? Watching the thumbnail, Jam? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, man. This is crazy. So look, let me preface by saying is that I really don't have anything against homage watches. I really don't. I mean, like, as a watch enthusiast collector in my journey, I've definitely bought some watches that have taken some influence from icons, right? I mean, like, look, the Rolex Submariner, right? I mean, that is a watch. There's so many watches out there that you have tried to mimic, replicate, borrow, however you want to say it. Has tried to look like the Submariner. You have your Squales, you have you know a bunch of other micro brands who've tried to look, get that look. I mean, just so for sure is another one. What's that brand that everybody makes fun of? There's a lot of those. The one that, oh man, how's that watch escaping me? How's that brand? Invicta's done it, right? But and that's fine. This is a watch, the genius watches, right? And I think, again, thanks Tom for putting this out there, because this is crazy. This is the what do they call this one? This one is called, is it called the Fifth Avenue? The homage collection, the Fifth Avenue, and it looks like it's the top half is Nautilus and the bottom half is Royal Oak, and the bracelet, you know, he got a bracelet, a Nautilus type bracelet and a Royal Oak type bracelet. And same with the dial, right? It's like cut in half. It's just like they tried to cut the Nautilus and cut the Royal Oak in half. And this has got to be like one of the worst things I've ever seen. And here's where I think they went wrong here, right? If you're gonna do an homage, fine. Um, if you're gonna do an homage case, stick with one icon. Do not meld two icons together like this. If you're gonna do an homage dial, stick with one icon. Do not. I mean, this is ridiculous. The bracelet. Forget about, like, I mean, like, who does it? Who puts two different bracelets on this thing? Like, who does that? Um, and I think it's just like, I don't know if this is serious. I don't know if this is a joke, but this is just this triggered me. This is absolutely, and maybe that's the whole point, right? Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be a triggering timepiece. Maybe it's supposed to be fun or whatnot. But this is crazy, man. People will spend their hard-earned money on a 3,000 euro terrible homage, right? Yeah, that's wrong in so many ways. I agree. This watch is like the Giants and the Panthers came back from Germany merging one team. 3K. Yeah. $400? Yeah, okay. One piece. You're right. Um, I was hoping that was the giveaway watch. Ah, perfect Two Face. Yeah, yeah, 3K. Um, I like a Moser Icon watch. Royal Nautilus. Uh, so bad, so bad, so terrible. And I mean, I can't really think of I can't really think of a worse. I'd rather spend money on a complete fake um than this. I have to be honest with you. I mean, this is just god awful. Um, yeah, I mean, like, oof. And the bracelet is what really. I mean, the case is terrible. That bezel is terrible, but the bracelet is what really like just like makes me just want to throw up. Um, you got this offered with an exclusive branded watch winder. Oh no, you got a branded watch winder. That's nice. 316L steel. Man, butterfly buckle. It's powered by the Genus Power 10 date. I guess that's probably whatever movement like a Miota or NH35 maybe that they call it their they're calling it their own movement. I don't know what they're doing, but wow, that's terrible. Look, can you think of a worse one? Can you think of a worse homage than this? Um, can you think of a worse watch than this? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there is a worse. I'm sure there's worse, worse watches than this, but not many. Not many at all. I'm back to see this monstrosity. Yeah, yeah. James, you're a bad boy. You've been a bad boy, and this is how you get punished. You get punished by coming back to my stream after I make you wait 37 minutes because I'm having technical difficulties, and you come back to this. I wouldn't even call this an homage. Yeah, I mean, I already. Yeah, I, I mean, it's an homage, right? I mean, like it's obviously, but it's not like homage is like you're tipping your hat to the original, right? You're you're showing your respect, you know. Um, you're making something that is heavily influenced by something that's greater than what you're producing, right? This is just like a joke, right? Um, at least the 55 millimeter Invicta Terra is cheap, right? Weird finish on that case and bezel, or it's the material, not the finish. Paying homage. Yeah, I just don't know what we're looking at. I don't really know what we're looking at. It looks like they were being cheeky. Maybe you're right. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking is happening here. Look, I think they were trying to be cheeky. It wasn't working out. Um, so they said, "Hell with it. We're just gonna we're just gonna sell this thing." Like maybe for one instant they thought they had a good idea here. And then they got to a point in the process, in the manufacturing process, where they're like, "Okay, this is the point of no return. We're gonna have to go through with this uh, because we've sort of put some money into it, and now we got this thing." And I think this is, and then you know what? Let's see if we can get away with selling it for 3 grand, right? Right? I mean, this is borderline criminal. But anyway, I'm exaggerating a little bit. I mean, like, do I think it's criminal? No, I don't think it's criminal. But I mean, like, you know, for the watch police, their sirens should be going crazy, and they should be on the case. Well, anyway, look, guys, it's 10 o'clock. Hey, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Um, and I apologize again for the technical difficulties. Um, I'll make it up to you guys somehow. Congratulations, Wayban, on winning the hat. And I'll you know see if I can come up with some sort of programming for to celebrate the winners of the GPHG awards, and we'll go from there, and hopefully we'll have an ETA on a Amicel Straps Awards, because that's coming up soon too. Guys, have a great night. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care.